Because interest for conspiracy theories has increased on the internet, I will address this issue too. But, unlike other people who are addressing this issue and they are producing more misinformation than useful information, I will use a scientific approach. In this video we will analyze Freemasonry, and, to respect scientific ethics, we will examine an object belonging to this organization. Also, I will use other bibliographic material, I will quote the sources used, and everything will be obvious, without hiding anything.
The main material used in this video is a diploma of a Master Mason from 1925, a diploma I purchased from a collector. Since the country where I live is Romania, it will obviously belong to a Romanian lodge, but all Masonic objects have international nature. Now, if you wish to know more about the Masonic initiation rites and their first mystery, you should know that they have been exposed by Tolstoy a long time ago. So, I invite you to read War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy 1869, Book 5 1806-1807, especially the chapters 4, 5, 10 and 12. If you do not know anything about the rites of the Freemasonry, you can at least read these chapters and afterwards return to this video. Tolstoy studied the ceremony of the Freemasonry from the rich collection of books and manuscripts at the Rumiantsev Museum in Moscow. In a letter addressed to his wife in the autumn of the year 1866, he wrote,
"After drinking my coffee I went to the Rumiantsev Museum, and sat there till 3 o'clock reading very interesting Masonic manuscripts. I can't describe to you why the reading produced on me a depression I haven't been able to get rid of all day. What is distressing, is that all those Masons were fools."
Now I will present you a Mason's diploma, and I will expose some of the great mystery of the universe.
Yeah, right.
Which no profile man has the right to know.
Yeah, right.
First of all, we notice the letter G, the symbol of the great architect. It should not be confused with the Christian God. We can also see the equilateral triangle or the lighter delta. What follows is the sections for stamps and signatures. And of course, the body of a diploma. Here we could notice many occult symbols. First, the inscription Le Grand Orient de Roumanie. This is the lodge. Again, the equilateral triangle or the lighted delta, the symbol of the great architect. perhaps the image of a Nile delta. According to Egyptian myths, the goddess Isis hid and fed Horus here. On the left side, we have a naked Eve, an ignorant Eve, worshipping the tree of knowledge. On the right, we have a Eve with clothes on, holding a lamp. For the Egyptians, the lamp was a religious symbol. They used it as a sign of mourning from the moment when Osiris got lost. Behind each Eve, there is a pillar. They are the two pillars of Freemasonry, the pillars of Joachim and Boaz. That is, the two pillars of Solomon's temple. One of them is red, the other is white, according to tradition, representing masculine and feminine, active and passive, light and dark, positive and negative. All these refer to the double God.
What is above is like what is below, and what is below is like what is above.
Morals and Dogma by Albert Pike.
The goal for all these is initiation, or better said, brainwashing. Now let's see how Albert Pike is twisting the Bible with the Kabbalah, with all these double God concepts.
These three are found also in the spiritual world, and are universals in the psychical and material world, producing the lower Sephiroth. Then follow, in perfect equilibrium, law, and equity, justice and mercy, the divine infinite nature and the human finite nature, good and evil, light and darkness, benignity and severity, the male and the female again, as Hakama and Bina are, mutually tempering each other, and by their intimate union producing the other Sephiroth.
Now let's return to the diploma. À la gloire du grand architecte de l'univers. Oh yes, the Masonic alphabet. There are many types of Masonic alphabets. The one using this diploma is written in French, shorthand, only the first letter of each word, separated by the famous Masonic 3 points. In the bottom left and right corners, we have two other characters. On the left, a scholar, on the right, a mason, a constructor. Those drawings try to show a connection between the Freemasonry and the ancient scholars and temple builders, a connection which is, however, fictional. Liberté, Fraternité, Égalité, ou la mort. Liberty, equality, fraternity, or death, the French revolutionary slogan. You're not going to find that in the books about the human rights. As for the central part of the diploma, we have the legend of Hiram Abiff. The Mason on the right is carving a rock, which symbolizes the forming of a Mason character within the lodge. This means transforming the profane man into an initiated or illuminated man. Or better said, wake up, Brother Manson. Wake up, and welcome into our reality. Again, in the center, the story of Hiram Abiff. According to this story, the great architect Hiram Abiff was sent by the king of Tyre to the court of King Solomon with the goal of organizing the workers for the building of a temple dedicated to Jehovah. He had 183,000 workers at his disposal. and in order to coordinate them more easy, he gave all of them passwords and signs. The secret password of a Master Mason was known only by him, by Solomon, and by the king of Tyre. It could only be revealed in the presence of these three. As the day of the finishing of the temple was approaching, three of his helpers reached the conclusion that they would never be told the secret word of a Master Mason, a word which is supposed to hide deep meanings.